Hi, you guys. I hope all of you are doing well. I know all of you are doing well now that you've graced this channel. Before I get started, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to click that little notification bell, and please make sure you have your notifications set so that you can be notified every time I upload a new video. Today, I'm going to do a part two to the video that I did about scarcity not being feminine and scarcity as it relates to Black women. I wanted to delve a little further into why women in general shouldn't have a scarcity mindset, but in particular, how a lot of gaslighting has been placed on Black women to kind of stay where they are as it relates to dating, and how we can kind of get out of that mindset moving forward so that we don't have not only a scarcity mindset, but that we are able to open up our options. The thing that is original will always be highly sought after and desired. The thing that is original will always be sought after and desired. I want you to think about the value of what can be replicated as opposed to the original. Which one do you think holds the higher value? A replica of the Mona Lisa or the original Mona Lisa, right? Which one holds the higher value? When you think about originality, when you think about the origin of humanity, when we look at archaeology, the original bones that were found here in the Americas were that of a woman, of a darker hued woman. When we go back to the original deities or the prehistoric deities that we worshiped prior to Abrahamic religions, we will notice if you look at the Venus of Wallendorf, this deity was a big black woman with Bantu knots all around her head. The original will always be highly sought after. The conditioning you out of your originality is what not only the people of our own community, but society is banking on so that you can lower your value and allow yourselves to be tricked out of your original place as the mother of civilization. Part of the reason why the community that we come from wants to keep us exactly where we are is because when you understand and know your value, the world becomes your oyster. You are the mother of civilization, and you understand your place as the original human being on the face of this planet, then the world belongs to you. Everything that is in and of this world, because it comes from you, you have access to everything inside of this world. You have not only access to everything, but you have access to every man, to mankind. Because if you are the mother of civilization and everything comes from you, then everything that wants to return back to its originality, everything that wants to turn back into the original belongs to you. I don't want you, black woman, to be convinced that you're wrong, or people to gaslight you into thinking that you are somehow a betrayal of your own ethnicity or people, when out of darkness came the light. If you are the mother of civilization, how can you betray anything that comes out of the civilization? You decide to date the rainbow that exists. That rainbow comes from you. How can you betray yourself when you are the original? So we're going to start right there to kill the gaslighting that comes from you wanting to explore your options here on this planet. On my community post, I talked about how pursuit energy is very, very masculine in nature. And because we have been conditioned as black women, especially dark skinned black women, that there is a scarcity of the men that we want. We are in pursuit with this masculine energy that we have now cloaked ourselves in. So, embodying what it would feel like to be amongst people based on their character rather than color, it allows you to open up your options because you are looking at characteristics. These are the traits that can be carried on through your lineage, through your legacy. When you hear all of these negative attributes that are attached to you as a woman of color, one being you're the least desirable, who is that coming from? Right? When you look out into the world, is that what you see? When we explore our options as women of color, you're too overweight, so nobody else is going to want you. Is that true? When you go out into the world and see women who may be a little thicker, you know what I'm saying? Who have an abundance to their bodies. Do you see them with other groups of men getting married? What about darker skinned women? I'm a dark skinned woman. Is that true? When you go out and look into the world and see women who have a skin hue like me getting married or being adored by men of other races, they only want to fetishize you. Is that true? Are you seeing women, black women who are being doted on and loved on and getting married and having families and getting push gifts from men who don't look like her? It's not true. So if it's not true, then you have to ask yourself, why is this being pushed on you as the original woman? As a woman who deserves to have access to the world. Even the Pope goes into his secret chambers and bows down to the Black Madonna. But you are trying to convince me that I am the least desirable? I don't believe it because it's not true. I have traveled to the Middle East. I have traveled to Europe. I have traveled to Asia. I have traveled to South America. I have been all over the United States. I have been to Canada, lived in Canada, and I am currently in Mexico. And I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt that all of those limiting beliefs and scarcity mindsets that these people want to implant in you, black woman, they are not true. Last month, I was in a town called Puerto Escondido. It's a beach town. And I had a man who didn't speak English. And we had to translate. He wanted to take me out on a date. And he took me to 4 different restaurants, not speaking any English. He said that he asked me if I had, ever dated a Mexican. And I was like, no. I said, I'm pretty sure you've never dated a black woman before. How would your, people feel? He's like, I don't even care about that. Women are beautiful no matter their color. He saw beauty before he saw color. Of course, it's obvious that I'm a dark-skinned woman, right? It's obvious. I can't hide that. This is what you're going to see. This is the reality of me. But what he saw was beauty. What he saw was someone that he wanted to get to know, even though he didn't know my language. What he saw was something that he viewed as attractive. And that has happened in every country, every state that I've been to. I can tell you for a surety that you're being conditioned and you're being tricked out of your position as an original woman. And when I say original, I don't mean better than. When I mean original, I mean you are the origin of civilization. So don't let the people who even look like you try to trick you out of your position as a woman, as the original woman, as a desire. But what you also have to do is you have got to get out of this chasing energy and chasing what you think or what you deem is scarce. Get into an energy of relaxation and understand that I have the option to choose whomever I please. And I only want what wants me. I am deciding to choose character above color. The fact that I've been able to travel has opened my eyes up to so many things that I thought I was conditioned to believe. I was conditioned to believe a certain type of way. But once I started traveling, once I started getting out here and seeing for myself how I was viewed in the eyes of the world, you can't tell me. You can't tell me. You can't feed me those lies because I know the truth. And not only do I know the truth based on how the world has perceived me, but based on how I perceive myself, I don't have a limiting belief. So I'm free. I am freed from those limiting beliefs. And what I want for women of color, what I want for black women in particular, especially dark skinned black women, is to remove the limiting beliefs. Go out here and explore this world for yourself and see for yourself how you are adored, how you're viewed, how you're welcomed. When you understand that you are abundant and you change your energetic field, your electromagnetic field changes when you step into the truth of who you are. And the world, we acquiesce to that. You sit inside of who you are original, the original truth of who you are as a black woman, as a beautiful being who is worthy of desire, worthy of adoration, worthy of being doted on by the world. You have access to the world. Nobody can stop you. I'm going to go ahead and leave you with that. Before I leave you ladies, I want to do a meditation with you. This literally just came as a download just now. But I want you to carry this energy with you all day and tell me in the comment section, tell me how you feel. But I want you to close your eyes. This can be for any woman, right? But I'm specifically talking today to women of color just because we do have a unique experience within our own community. But this meditation could go for any woman. But I want you to close your eyes. And I want you to see complete darkness. And I want that darkness to come from the universe, from the heavens, from God, whatever you decide to call your higher source. I want you to fully immerse your whole body as if your brain is opening up, your mind is opening up, and it is receiving nothing but darkness from the cosmos. And I want that darkness to come in through the crown to your head, all the way down your throat, your chest, your womb, your hips, your thighs, your knees. I want your whole body, all the way down to your feet. I want your whole body to be covered in darkness. And now I want you to begin to see the stars coming in from that same energy field from the heavens. I want you to start to see the stars come in to your whole being, into your body, coming in from the crown of your head all the way inside of your head, your throat, your chest, your hips, all the way down to your feet. And I want you to focus on your heart. Focus on your heart. And I want you to send out a magnetic pulse. Just pulse. Every time you feel your heart beating, I want you to feel like there's a pulse that's going out. It's coming out of your chest. And it's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Like a ripple from a pebble that has been dropped in the water. I want it to ripple out like a magnetic wave. And I want you to see it go out from your body, out of your room, out into the city that you're in, out into the state, out into the hemisphere that you're in, out into the whole world, the whole planet. And I want you to feel yourself connecting this magnetic pulsating energy out into the universe. And I want you to feel that pulsating now being blended in with all of the cosmos. Every time your heart beats. And now I want you to bring that back from the cosmos to the planet to your hemisphere to your country, to your city, to your room, and now back within yourself. I want you to open your eyes and tell me how you feel. This is the original you. You have just connected yourself to the cosmic original essence of your being. God plus essence is the goddess. You, black woman, are the goddess of this world. Don't let anyone take you away from that. And may this feeling be with you not only all day, but I hope that you manifest your dreams. I hope that you attract the highest quality people in your life, not just men, but the highest quality people of your life today. Leave me a comment in the comment section because I know that this was powerful. And I'm going to leave you for now. but I will be holding on to your love until the next video. Bye.